Hi, I'm Jeremy Scott, and you're in my studio in Los Angeles, and we are preparing for my exhibition at the Nerman Museum of Contemporary Art. When the curator contacted me, Joanne, she had this idea of doing this exhibition of my work alongside the painter Katherine Bernhardt.
Hi, I'm Katherine Bernhardt. Welcome to my studio. We're out here in St. Louis, Missouri.
Not only are we both fellow Missourians, there's a shared pop cultural joie de vivre, colorful aspect in our works.
So we grew up in the same era. We have like the same influences. He was doing his own thing in fashion. I was doing my own thing in painting. But we were kind of borrowing from the same pop cultural imagery and content and everything, or whatever you call it.
I would say that what Jeremy Scott and Katherine Bernhardt are doing is addressing pop art from the 20th century in the 21st century. They're making it contemporary. The references are things that people all will understand.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I can paint anything I want because that's what I do. Like, I paint things, so I can always add in more things.
I love pop cultural things that we all know and that are part of our lives in one way or another, or part of our visual vocabulary. And to see them and be able to recontextualize them or make new conversations has been a very exciting element of the curation of this show.
So yeah, these big paintings are so fun to make because I just go for it. It's all about kind of like freedom, painting whatever you want, and like anything kind of goes. This one you have Windex, McDonald's, cigarettes, and a red background.
For me, I've been going through my archives, finding similar connections that I've had at different points in my career, finding very vastly different ones. Also, going down memory lane can be a very interesting road to travel because it's all a lot of joy, but there's a lot of memory, especially when you are talking about a body of work that has now almost been 3 decades.
Okay, so this is the childhood house where I grew up. That's like my bedroom, but I wanted to show you the house because growing up in here, my mom was always collecting things and always had collections everywhere. And the house was always like really full of stuff and like stuff everywhere. And I feel like it was like a major influence on my work. So I just wanted you to come see it.
For many reasons, this is a much more sentimental project. Obviously, there's a level of emotional weight that I am carrying because I feel like this is my gift to my parents. My thank you to them. There's nothing like coming home.
I think it's going to be overwhelming in a good way. I think people are going to like love it, hopefully find humor in it, and just like, you know, it's fun, but also serious at the same time.
People need to realize that art is not just for a chosen few. Art is for everyone.
I feel like art is directly related to the person making it. So like any art you look at is like a direct reflection of the person who made it and their personality.
Fashion and art have a way of both changing and uplifting our spirits or provoking thought and emotions, ideas, feelings. I think that that's really profound, and I like to try to do that through fashion, as my medium is through clothes.
It doesn't have to make sense. That's just like what it is.
There you go, folks. You heard it from the boss.